America is so diverse, and the only thing that binds us together is our Constitution.
We the people. We the people.
Verdi Leute.
We believe that those who would have benefited from it did not have the intent to break the law. They came as children to this country. They were brought by their parents like we all would. Same with the material support thing. Those who are affected by that don't have any intention to harm this country, and they've never had any intention to harm anyone else, frankly. So these are two very vulnerable groups that our country just, to date, in our opinion, has not found the political will to protect. And I think we need to find the political will to protect these vulnerable groups who really are innocent in a lot of ways.
Except I would just say, Kevin, and you have a strong argument, I know, but the people that we're meeting about today are people who are in countries where they can prove that they have a legitimate fear of persecution. These are people we're keeping out.
Israel is a home to many refugees, and I'm proud to say that I'm one of them. When we first came here 10 years ago, we had to adapt to a new culture, and we had to learn new language, and sometimes it was a little difficult. Sometimes people feared us, and it was hard to fit in at school. But despite all the personal challenges, Idaho provided a community that you could always count on. And they made resettlement process easier, such as like the organization for Office for New Refugees and Global Talent Idaho and New Agency for New Americans. All of those were provided because of the love and the guidance that Constitution provided for us. One of the guidance that the preamble gives us is to care for the people's general welfare, and that's what Idaho does to our refugee community. So it has the nonprofit organizations such as the Agency of New Americans, and that provides healthcare. Basically it provides a way to get healthcare, and it provides people with jobs that they wouldn't get if they were to do it on their own.
The Idaho Office for Refugees is the office here in Boise that has kind of the statewide, the task of coordinating refugee services, I guess, statewide. So we work with the offices in Boise and in Twin Falls to make sure that refugees are able to access the programs and the benefits and things that they need. And then we also house some programs in our office like Global Gardens and Global Talent Idahoans. IOR is funded primarily with federal dollars that come through the Office of Refugee Resettlement. In most states, the function of an office similar to ours is housed or kind of is part of the state government. So it might be housed like at the Department of Health and Welfare or something like that. In Idaho, the state government withdrew from managing the refugee program way back, like in 1996, I think. And so ever since then, it's been a private nonprofit that serves that function. So
refugees shouldn't be feared because if they follow the law, if they work together, with the rest of the community, they shouldn't fear anything, because America is country of immigrants, and I believe that we all came as immigrants at one point, and so nobody should fear, their life in America.
Our office, for example, is part of a larger network called Neighbors United. That is a partnership between our office and the mayor's office here in Boise. And Mayor Beater is very committed to making Boise a really, welcoming and livable city for all of its residents. And so Neighbors United has people from Valley Regional Transit, from the hospitals, from the school districts, from Boise State, from Department of Labor, just all different sort of organizations, the YMCA, whatever, all looking together at how can we make services and community resources like available and accessible to refugees. So I think that the community gets involved in a lot of different levels, right? From individual volunteers all the way to the mayor.
It means like have equal rights, opportunity to go to college, to pursue happiness, and to be equal as everybody else, and to enjoy equity and equality within the community.
The preamble in the Constitution is important to me because it creates a sense of humanity, family, and unity. And because of that, our country has been more successful than others in allowing individual different ethnic and religious groups to live together. And the preamble promoting general welfare, it makes sure that even though I'm not from here or I wasn't born here, I still have an equal opportunity to learn and succeed just like any other citizen in the United States. And that makes me a part of the people.
We the people. We the people.
Verdi Leute. Null Pop.
We the people.